This video will illustrate how to graph the yeast population data using a Google spreadsheet. The first step is going to be to organize the data so that Google can graph it. So I suggest copying the day column, and so you can do that by using Control C, or up here you can use the edit and choose copy. Then I'm going to insert that down here. And so I can either do that by using the paste from the drop-down menu, or I can simply put in Control V, but I'll just click paste. Now I want to copy the experimental and the control columns. So again, I'm just using Control C to copy those. But now I'm going to have to paste special because I only want the values. And the reason I need to do this is because these numbers in columns L and M are actually based on formulas. So you can see if I click on this cell, that's based on a formula. And if I were just to copy this down here, it would paste in with the wrong address to calculate those this average. Anyway, here I have it. Now, in this particular example, there weren't any data for days 4 and 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove these two rows. And I can do that under the edit menu. I can delete rows 20 and 21. You shouldn't have to do that with your data because I think we'll have data for all 7 days of our experiment. All right, now our data is set up so that we can graph it. So I'm going to go ahead and select this table here, and under the insert menu, I will choose chart, and then it'll give me several choices. And it looks like this is the one that I want to choose. And this gives you an idea of what it's going to look like. So I'll go ahead and click insert. Now I'm going to drag it over here. Okay, so now I have a graph, and now what I want to do is I'm going to modify this a little bit. So if I double click here, or maybe I have to right click, yeah, right click, and then I can edit the title. I'm just going to call this yeast population growth. And that's my new title. And then a couple other things I want to do to this graph. I want to enter a name for this y-axis. So the way I edit is I go in this drop-down menu where this arrow is, and I choose Advanced Edit. And it'll open a dialog box, and I want to edit my axis title. So I'll scroll down. The horizontal axis title is okay, it's already day, but I want to change my vertical axis, and I'm going to call that absorbance, since that's what our data points are. And I'll click update, and now that's the general idea of the graph that you want.